Today, we're going to be talking about UK September October 25 intake, and we have a lot of things to tell you guys. We're going to be talking about everything that you need to know about available schools, admission requirements, tuition fees, deposits, and discounts. And then we try to add the discount because we understand the fact that Nigerians like saving their money. At least if you're able to save, even if it is £2,000 or £3,000 on your school fees, it is something. So we decided to bring you schools, not just schools that have high tuition fees or deposits, but then we decided to bring you schools that even have discounts on their deposits. And so I'm pleased to have you all here for the first edition of Fly About Telegram live session. My name is Olumide and I'm representing Fly Ibert. Today we'll be discussing everything you need to know about studying in the UK for September, October intake. So if you have a friend who is planning on traveling, you have a cousin, you have a brother, you can just send this link to them. You should join us because it's going to be packed. And as we wait for others to join us, I want to emphasize that there's a lot to cover. Fly Ibert has organized this amazing session to equip you with all the information necessary for your journey to study in the UK in September 2025. And I will say thank you for joining us, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. Now, going forward, what do we hope to accomplish in today's live session? While others are still joining us, what we hope to accomplish in today's live session is number one, benefits of September-October intake. That's the first one. Number two, we're going to be talking about overview of UK as a study destination. Number three, we're going to be talking about required documents needed for the September-October intake. And number four, we're going to be talking about available programs, that is schools, tuition fees, and discounts. Stay tuned, everyone, because today's live session is one of a kind, people. It's going to be packed. As we go forward, also talking about benefit of September-October intake. The first one that I'm going to be talking about will be wide range of courses. Many universities offer large selection of programs during this time, which allows students to actually choose from various fields. Unlike people going through the April-May session, they only have limited available courses for them. But if you are going to be going through this September-October intake, there are a wide range of courses for you to take from. And there's what we call optimal timing also. That is, if you are starting your admission, if you are going through the September-October intake, it's very cool. Why? Because it aligns with UK academic year. And because it aligns with UK academic year, it gives students the full experience of university life from the beginning. And there is what we call, there's access to resources. University often provide more resources and support services for new students at the start of every academic year. And then also longer duration, there's long time for you to prepare. Students have more time to settle in and adjust before exam and assessment, unlike those going through the April-May session. This particular time or intake allows you not just preparation, but then in courses, in timing, and also in extracurricular activities. That is, club and societies are usually more active at the beginning of the year, which offer numerous opportunities for involvement for students, which means there's no dull moment if you are going to the September-October intake. Now, talking about the overview of UK as a study destination. Now, why UK? There are a lot of places you can go to, but then today we are going to be talking about UK here. And one of the things is high quality education. The UK is home to some of the world's top universities, which is known for academic excellence and rigorous standards. There is diverse range of programs. Students can choose from a wide variety of courses across disciplines, including arts, talking about sciences, business, technology, MBA, IT courses, and there's cultural diversity also. The UK is a melting pot of culture, which provides Nigerian students with a rich multicultural environment which enhances their educational experience. In short, It means you get to meet people from different countries. You get to meet the Taiwan people, you get to meet people from Canada, you get to meet people from every part of the world, and you guys get to become friends also. And then there's the one of language proficiency, that is studying in an English speaking country helps improve language skills, which is essential in today's global market. Going forward also, we are going to be talking about the required documents needed for September-October intake. Now please, if you're not paying attention, I really want you to follow me right from this spot on. The first one I'll be talking about is the international passport. Now, I cannot overemphasize the importance of your passport. And when you're about to start your admission, your study abroad program, you should make sure that such passport, so most people will tell you 6 months, but I will be telling you, me will be telling you from IBAT, will be telling you 1 year, please. Let there be at least 1 year space on that passport. So that because you don't know how much time most of these schools will take, you don't know any complication can happen from during the processing of your admission. So at least make sure you have a space of 1 year on that passport. And then we have transcripts. You're going to be needing your transcript. So we have official transcripts and we have unofficial transcripts. Now, when you start your admission, when you start your application, if you're starting your application with us, now we are going to be asking you for your unofficial transcript first. Once it is sent, we will apply for you and then we'll get you a conditional offer letter. But on getting your unconditional offer letter, this school, they want you to send your your official transcript. And most time the way they do it is you have to go to your school and then you drop the email of this particular university, and then your school will send it down to the university in the UK electronically, and then we'll be needing your certificate. And also, if you're going to be sending us your certificate, the name on your certificate and your transcript has to be the same, please. Proof of English. Now, most schools in the UK, unlike Canada, not most schools in the UK require IELTS actually. But then, each school with its own requirements. Different school, different requirements. Yeah, so do not make that mistake of assuming that all schools in the UK do not require IELTS. There are schools in the UK that require IELTS, and it will be stated there the amount, the score that is needed. If the overall might be 7, for some it is 6.5, so for some it is 8. All right. But then there are also schools in the UK also whereby they only require your WAEC, your CCs in WAEC or NECO. With your CCs in WAEC or NECO, yeah, it can serve as a proof of English in this case. And then talking about your CV. Now, I'm not talking about the CV used in applying for jobs now. There's what we call academic CV. Now, most people make the mistake of just submitting the CV they use in applying for a job here in Nigeria. It doesn't work like that, please. You have to submit an academic CV. Now, what do I mean? A CV that is well tailored to you on how your education has been. If there's a gap in your study period, your CV will state it clearly. And by the time we are submitting it for admission, there won't be much questions from the school because you've stated it clearly and you are sending them an academic CV. Now, if you don't know what that is, kindly send us a DM and we'll help with that. We have recommendation letters which can come from a place of work and then from school also, your lecturers or the HR to your office. And then that's what we call, another one is statement of purpose. Now, some people call it SOP, also statement of purpose. I'm sure you've heard of that before. Now, statement of purpose talks about, it's so important. It's like, that is the document that explains almost all your other documents. If there is any mistake somewhere, if there is, you did something maybe 2012, and then you did another thing 2004, and there's a mistake, or it might not even be a mistake, it might be the way your document has been, or the reason why you are going to UK, why are you choosing that school, why that particular course. I mean, you could have gone to Canada. So it is your SOP that will explain to the school that, okay, you are going to UK because of this. You are taking this particular course. You are going to this part of UK. So by the time you explain that, your SOP has to be well written. We also do that here also. You can send a DM for that. And I'll be saying, the last one I have here, I will say affidavit. Now, most people don't, when I say affidavit, you might be looking at why affidavit. Well, I will tell you why affidavits now. There are times when students submit the application, and when they submit the application, especially when they don't bring it to experts like us, they just submit the application, they don't check the name, they don't check the documents, they didn't take anything, they just submit because, okay, this is my certificate, this is my CV. Without checking, the date is not corresponding with what we have on the transcript. If the date of birth does not correspond with what we have on the CV, they just submit. Now that is where affidavit comes into place. where you can just go and tell them with your affidavits. If you go to a court right here in Lagos, they can give you one where they will state clearly that you will also bear this name, this also date and all, and that will clear all these documents. So that's the required document that's needed for September, October intake. I will be talking about, I will be talking about briefly about your POF actually, because I understand that most Nigerians, when it comes to money, you don't like talking about it. But then it is very important that you know where the money for your study is coming from, please. Because right from the start of the application, we will give you the breakdown of the prices that is needed, your tuition deposit, your tuition fee, your instrumental payments, how you plan on it. There has to be a proper plan for that, please. Going forward now, I'll be talking about, without wasting much of our time, I'll be talking about available programs. That is on, I was talking about the schools, the tuition fee, and then the discounts. And right here, I have the first university. I have the University of Daunting, which is located in London. Now, the courses available, we have computer science, we have management courses, we have MBA, digital marketing, cyber security, banking, and finance. For their school fees, we have is between the range of £15,000 to £18,900. Now, in this particular school, there's what we call precast. Now, their precast is between £500. That means if you pay £500, then you have an interview. Now, after you're done with the interview and you pass such interview, and then you are going to pay a balance of £2,500. And note, please, for University of Brampton, the £500 of precast is not refundable. It is not refundable, please. So when you pass, so even if you fail the interview, you have to come back again for the interview. And then they have a discount of £2,000. Is that not fantastic? A discount of £2,000 from a school fee of £15,000 to £18,900. So the first school here is University of Brampton, and the second school we have for you here is Swansea University. Swansea University is located in Wales, and the courses available, we have MBA, we have healthcare, we have IT courses, and we have computer science. And their school fee ranges between £16,000 to £22,000. We have a tuition deposit of £4,000, which means after paying your £4,000 deposit, they can give you the unconditional admission letter can then come. And they will have a whooping discount of £5,000. A whooping discount of £5,000. Now, there's a disclaimer. Most of this information given to you can actually be changed by the school, but this is just for you to have an idea of what to budget for your study. And then, so just note that some of this information can actually change over time, but then with this information as of now, this will give you the range of the school fees that most of these schools are taking. And when I mean school fee ranges from £16,000 to £20,000, I'm talking about the available courses, postgraduate courses available in this school is within this range. All right, and that's the second school I have for you. The third school here, we have the University of Sunderland. The courses available here, let me say the big courses, or because there are a lot of courses here. We have the cyber security, we have MSc tourism and events, we have tourism and hospitality. The school fee range between £14,500 to £17,000. Again, the school fee of the University of Sunderland for postgraduate courses ranges from £14,500 to £17,000. Now, the tuition deposit is £3,500 with a discount of £4,500. People, £4,500. And then the University of Sunderland still allow 5 instrumental payments. That is, from the £14,500 to £17,000. After making a tuition deposit of £3,500, a discount of £4,500 will be given to you, and then also you can also pay the rest of the money in 5 installment payments. Now, if you want more information on that, please kindly send us a DM, drop a DM, and then our experts will be there to give you reply to all your questions. The next one I have here is Richmond American University. Now, Richmond American University is located in London. The courses available, we have digital marketing, we have MBA, business management, economics, and so on and so forth. The school fee ranges from £16,000 to £19,000. with a tuition deposit of £5,000, and also has a discount of £3,000. Okay, I know some of